Hey everyone, so let me explain to you the homework 2, the last question, question number 6, one more time. So this question has Z1 here and Z2 here. Z2 has parallels R2, C2. So as we know, the gain formula is VO divided by VI is minus C2 divided by Z1, right? So we got parallel here and R2, C2. And we plug in the parallel formula, which is this. Of this one here, and we can derive it, and we got this one here. You have to do algebra from here to here until here, okay? So the formula is minus R2 divided by R1 divided by 1 plus R2 SC. S here is J omega. S is J omega, right? And further is 2 pi F, right? G, right? G is the imaginary part, okay? This S definition. Now let's go back. So first thing we need to know the 3 dB. We call like a 3 dB voltage gain. Okay. So 3 dB voltage gain simply equal to this, right? So you can write in such a way is VO V 3 dB, right? Okay, bigger here. V 3 dB. Okay. Divided by VDC is 1 divided by 1 plus R2SC. Again, S is this one here, okay? C is R2 is just R2 is just this resistor C2, but we call C here, okay? We call V3D divided by VDC. So what I mean is this voltage again reduced to like this V3dB, right? V3dB. The 3 dB voltage, 3 dB voltage is here. Compared to DC voltage, right? And is reduced to 0.7, 0.7. This one because 0.707. Okay, equal to 1 divided by square root 2. Okay, SQRT. SQRT means square root. Okay. All right. So this is important, right? So that means 3 dB voltage compared to DC voltage reduced to about 0.77. So this is 3 dB voltage compared to the 20 DC voltage reduced to about 0.7. Okay. So that means this thing is that means what? That means what? That means 1 plus, right, R2 SC, right, equal to 2, right? Why? Because we know this imagery part, right? For imagery part is for imagery part for imagery part we know this we know this one should be 1 square plus R2 square S square C square equal to 2, right? You see what I mean? Apparently R2SC equal to 1, right? Sorry. you write this r squared s squared c squared equal to this, why become this? Because this is one, right? This is one. So because one, r2s equal one, right? Make sense? R2s equal to one, okay? Right? R2s equal to one is this s thing here is 2 pi f, right? 2 pi f, right? Right? We can just ignore this g thing, right? So that means r 2 pi f is c, right? Don't forget c is 1. That means f is 1 divided by 2 pi r. This r is r2, okay? I did not write r2 here. R is r2, okay? Number is r2, okay? Sorry. Let's write r2 here, okay? R2, r2, r2. This is when we do it. F equal to 2 pi rc, r2c, because we calculate r2, right? We calculate r2, right? And we know f, we can calculate c, right? F is 200 kHz. The question tells you is c equal to 2 pi f r2. We also know r2, right? We know r2, right? R2 is, we know R2. Why we know R2? Because we know DC gain DC gain DC gain here 20 dB, right? DC gain here 20 dB. DC gain 20 dB means there's a 20 log. DC gain, right? DC gain, right? VDC, right? VDC divided by VI, okay? Equal to 20 dB, right? Right? And this one here, 20 log. R2 over R1 divided by 1 plus R2 SC equal to 20, right? Again, so this one should be 0. Why? Because this again S F equals 0, right? This is 0. That means 20 log R2 over R1 is 20. All right? And therefore, this R2 over R1 is 10, right? And R2 is 100, right? We know R2 100K here, okay? We know R2 100K here. And we know F 200 kHz. You can see. In class, we also talk about, you can use this one as calculation as well, okay? You can use this one here. Plug F here, and you can use this formula to calculate. You know R2, you know S, you know C, you know R2, you know S, you know C. You can calculate this C here, okay? Right? You know this 2 pi F, right? You can calculate C. That's fine, okay? Right? Again, R2 is calculated based on what DC gain. Another question asks you, another part asks you is this 0 dB gain the frequency. Same thing, right? 0 dB gain frequency you can calculate 20 log right? And R2, again, plug formula in, right? R1, R2, R1 both know, right? 1 plus R2 as know as well. R2 as C equal to 0 means 1 plus R2 S C square 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 root, right? Square root equal to, this is 0 dB, right? 0 dB. If the zero, this 0 dB, that means this one should be 1, right? If the one, if this whole term equal to 1, this thing here equal to R2 over R1, correct? Right? Because it's 1, right? Right, we know R2 over 1 is 10, right? Alrighty, so again, this S here is 1 plus R squared 2 pi F J omega, right? J omega, right? S J omega, omega 2 pi F, right? Square C squared with 100. So in this case, we know C from last one. We know R2. We can calculate F, right? F is the 0 dB frequency. F is 0 dB frequency. Summarize. So based on the voltage gain, DC gain here, you can calculate their 20 dB, right? You can calculate R2. Based on 3 dB equation, which is this, right? Voltage gain here, right? Is this, right? And you can calculate the C there, okay? And then based on this called 0 dB frequency, right? Equation, right? You can calculate here. You can calculate the F for 0 dB frequency, and this is calculate R2, and this is how you calculate the uh, voltage 3 dB 0 dB 0, it's called 3 dB voltage gain. V3 dB divided by VDC is 1 divided by 1 plus R plus R2 and C, right? And based on this formula, is equal to square 2 here, right? This one here. You can get this formula. Based on this formula, get this formula. Based on this formula, get this formula. And you can get F equal to 2 pi RC, right? And C equal to 2 pi FR, okay? Alrighty, thank you. Let me know if any other questions. Thank you, bye.